as close to a pure form as we can today in this bout. Both fighters touch him up in the middle of the ring.
Nice. Maldonado catches some good angles before coming in. Beautiful kick catch. Nice elbow.
Beautiful elbow right there by Junior Preston.
Nice. Nice. And good hand fighting here in the clinch. Good pummeling in the clinch by both guys.
Beautiful body kick by Maldonado.
Kind of landed with his toes a little bit though. Looked like it hurt him. Nice kick to the back leg. Nice 3-2, beautiful. Nice kick.
Preston looks very measured in his striking, in his output.
Yep.
He's not overcommitting.
No, and he's on there. He's seeing the targets every time. Beautiful kick. Man, he's really busting that kick up. That leg up. Nice. His jab, he's got a nice jab. Preston does too. Really nice, crispy jab.
Yeah, Giancarlo Maldonado is the longer fighter, and he's looping some shots around here and there, but just the straight line efficiency right now of Junior Preston is the tail of this fight.
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit more of the technical guy in this matchup. Beautiful elbow.
Love seeing that.
I asked for some elbows, and I'm getting it from Preston here.
Ask and thou shalt receive, Rafa. Ask and thou shalt receive.
Beautiful.
Each of these guys did it, but Preston was able to be a little bit more efficient in terms of the efficiency, but we've spoken about it on a couple of these cards and with these fights today as well. He's thrown multi-strike or long-chained combinations. Both of these guys are throwing 3, 4, and 5, 6+ strike combinations because you're not always going to find your mark on those first couple of offerings. Sometimes you need to chain those longer combinations together because you're looking to land at 4, 5, and 6.
Of course, yeah. And I would say the difference is they're both doing that, but Preston's kind of looking at the openings more while Maldonado's kind of spreading combinations, but he's not finding the target as much.
That's fair. 100% fair. And the second round is underway. We might have a stoppage for equipment here in a second. Yeah. Headgear from Preston is coming untaped.
Beautiful.
That tube was uncorked.
Yeah. I don't think the ref can see the headgear though. Man, I like how Preston's going to that back leg on the kick. That's one of my favorite techniques, and he's doing a really good job at it.
Good catch right there from Maldonado.
And that's what Maldonado needs to do. Preston's getting off with the kicks. He needs to start checking the kicks and start catching the kicks to stop Maldonado's timing. Oh my, those kicks are nasty.
The kicks to the leg from Junior Preston are definitely hurting Giancarlo Maldonado.
Yeah, he needs to start checking those.
Preston has Maldonado hurt.
Yeah, he has him hurt. And to multiple places, he has him hurt to the leg and he has him hurt to the head. I like to see him mix in the body now, just like a nice body shot to open the head back up.
There's teep to the body right there from Junior Preston.
Now Maldonado's checking the kicks.
Maldonado with a couple of straight punches right down the chute, scoring on his way.
Nice teep.
Knee to the body for the return offered by Maldonado.
Man, Maldonado's leg is hurt. His leg is super
Beautiful elbow right there off of the break by Preston.
I think Preston 2-0, right?
I think so. Yeah, I would have to say so.
He's looking really good right now.
Yeah, I think he's in the driver's seat right now, but we never know. And he's certainly in the fight game. Cannot take your foot off the gas because that is when the damage will come.
100%, yep. You see it happen all the time. Guys are down 2 rounds, go get a big finish in the third one, right?
This was in MMA, so granted it's a different combat sport, but still the same premises. I was having a conversation with Frank Trigg, who is now an official that a lot of people will see out there on these different fight cards, but was a guy who fought for a UFC world title at one point, one of the more recognized pioneers out there in the game. He said that when he was a vet later on in his career, he made a terrible mistake and that he was up 2 rounds and decided to coast through the 3rd round and just to try to get it on the cards. Well, folks, he was fighting a young Robbie Lawler. And Robbie Lawler did what Robbie Lawler did when he was given a moment of opportunity, and he shut the lights out. Yep. And Frank Trigg said, let me be an example for all of you. And both of these guys came out here to start this 3rd round with a sense of urgency.
Yep. Just like you need to do. That's it. That's a good story. That's what Frank Trigg story is pretty good.
It's not the holiday season yet, folks, but we could definitely play the Nutcracker over the house speakers here in the house today.
Yeah, this like what? The 5th cop check or something we've had today?
Close to half a dozen on the day. We had one that was a cup shot that got ruled a knockdown.
I know, man. What a travesty.
Yeah, poor kid lost a fight because of it.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen any elbow offerings from Carlo Maldonado, but I do love the opportunities that Preston is taking advantage of.
Yeah, Preston's the one really emphasizing the elbows today, and I love that.
And Preston's corner is relentless in asking him to come forward. That tomahawk elbow taking the headgear off right there.
That was nice.
Beautiful offense. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
And it might be one of those things where Preston's actually wearing elbow pads in the gym and training with his elbows, and Maldonado maybe isn't, so he's not as used to throwing them. Oh, he hurt him, I think. Oh, yeah. Man, I like to see Preston go back to his technique. He's a more technical fighter. And right now he's trying to brawl. I'd like to see him go back to his technique.
Yeah, that's fair. It's certainly fair. I think that he might think like, okay, I've got him on wobbled legs. Like, I'm just trying to get him out. But that's where experience will continue to grow, right?
Yeah. And I mean, you might be right, but that's what's getting him hit a little bit more in this round. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful elbows. Beautiful elbows.
Yep. Great fight. Really good fight. Preston looked impressive today.
Incredible display right there. I think that Preston Solo Show. I mean that was our performance of the day right there by being able just to incorporate each of those tools, having the calculated and measured approach throughout the contest.
Yeah, he looked really good, really sharp. Got a little bit crazy in the 3rd round, but first 2 rounds, man, he was just landing everything nice and precise.
In terms of, we got to give a shout out to our brass in Eric Mitchell and Aaron Burrell as far as having this card put together in this way, because to close out the undercard, Danny Amaro looked phenomenal.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
And then now to close out the main card, we have Preston, who looked absolutely incredible with that performance. That is kudos and a credit to the Easton Trading System and Sean Madden's out. Both of those guys were his fighters.
That's true, yeah, and they were the two most impressive guys in the card. You know, so they're doing good work over there at Easton's.
To the center of the ring.